Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do on my paper is I'm going to draw a circle on the top of my paper. I'm going to leave some space on the bottom, but I'm going to draw it really big, that circle, okay? So here I go, I'm drawing my circle. See all that space I left on the bottom? But I made sure that my circle was nice and big, okay? The next thing I want to do is I want to draw a big X inside my circle, okay? We want it to look like the color wheel next to it, so I'm going to draw a big X. One line that goes across like that, straight line. Another straight line that goes all the way across my circle. Perfect. Now I want to draw another straight line vertically up and down in the middle of my circle, okay? So here I go, I'm drawing my vertical line down through my circle. Perfect. Now it looks like the color wheel over there on the side, right? So now I'm gonna add some more shapes. So I'm drawing down here what looks like the bottom of a triangle, okay? The bottom of a triangle. Alright, then I'm gonna add a square underneath my triangle. That's gonna be the leg of our person. Now I wanna give my person a boot, a rain boot, okay? Because it's gonna be raining in our picture. So I draw 2 straight lines underneath my square. Then make the line on the right a little bit longer. Go across. And then go around and back up. Make it look like a boot. Now I need the other leg, so I'm going to draw one line down, another line across. Then I'm going to add another round shape to make it look like I have a second boot, and then a little line across.
This was a real favorite of mine when I was a kid.
And now I'm going to use a wavy line around underneath my boot to make it look like I'm standing in a puddle of water.
For your technical challenge, Paul would like you to make his version of the iconic wagon.
Alright, let's make this into a raincoat. Draw a diagonal straight line. Some little circles for the buttons on my raincoat. 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons I'm gonna draw.
Wheel-shaped chocolate biscuit was launched in Britain 70 years ago.
Let's see. Now I have to figure out where my colors go. When I get my colored pencils, I need red, yellow, and blue. So go grab your colored pencils or your crayons. We need the colors red, yellow, and blue. And those are the what kind of colors? The primary colors. So look in your crayon box, your marker box, your crayons, colored pencils. Look for the colors red, yellow, and blue. Okay, I'm going to show you where we're going to put them. We're going to put the yellow up here. In that triangle. I'm going to put the red in this triangle and the blue in that triangle. Perfect. So I'm going to start coloring. Make sure your colors are going to go in the right place. So I'm going to start with my red. I'm going to color in this whole triangle, okay? So take your time, try to stay inside the lines of that triangle and color the whole thing red. I'm coloring my colored pencil in one direction, right? So So I keep going up and down, and now it's gonna be easier for me. I'm gonna go across to finish the bottom of my triangle. Alright, I finished with my red. I'm gonna start with my yellow in this triangle right here, okay? I'm leaving that one empty. I'm gonna color this one yellow. So again, I'm coloring it all in one direction, making sure that I try and stay inside the lines. Alright, there's my yellow triangle. The last one we have to do, we're just gonna skip this one and go right over here to the blue triangle. And this is what we call a color wheel. So we are making a color wheel, but in our picture, it's gonna be the umbrella covering us from the rain. So I'm coloring in one direction. This one's a big triangle. And I'm trying to stay inside the lines as much as I can. Alright, almost finished. Okay, so we have our blue triangle on our color wheel. Now, that's all finished with our primary colors. Now we want to figure out what's going to go here. What's going to mix to make, what are we going to mix to use the blue and the yellow together? If we mix blue and yellow, what color are we going to make? What do you think? We can look at the color wheel on the other side. What color is between the blue and the yellow? So you're gonna color yellow first in this triangle and then color the blue on top. And then I like to go back on top of that with some more yellow. So I'm gonna grab my yellow again. And I'm gonna color some more yellow on top of that blue. And if you see in my triangle, it's starting to become the color green. So if you guess that blue and yellow make green, you're right. I'm just adding some more blue on top of that. So we're mixing the colors. So we have to put one color on top of another color and keep going, layering them on top of each other, overlapping. That's what it's called. Perfect, we mixed green. Now we're gonna see, what does red and blue mix to make? What do you think? Red and blue. So I'm gonna put my red in that triangle first. Make sure I fill the whole thing in. Alright, now I'm gonna grab my blue. And I'm gonna color on top of that and see what color I start to make. This is a lot of work, it's a lot of coloring, but keep going. Alright. Still coloring with my blue. I'm gonna add some more red on top of that. Remember, we're overlapping our colors one on top of the other to mix them to make another color. We made purple or violet. Perfect. Now we have to see what color do red and yellow make. Look at my color wheel on the other side. What color is in between yellow and red? Alright, I'm gonna pick up my red now and overlap it on top of the yellow. And let's see what color that we make by putting them on top of each other. I can see it starting. We are making the color orange. So if you said yellow and red make orange, you were right. So I'm coloring my red over the yellow, overlapping. I'm gonna add some more yellow right on top of that. And we're making the color orange.
Moving on is neat. This is nice and cushy, nice depth.
I'm adding some more red.
Good say. But it is set.
It's been spread rather than forward. Oh, no, that is good.
Perfect, we made orange, awesome. Now we have to color the rest of our picture. So I'm gonna color the raincoat.
These are very good.
I think this is the best looking we've seen.
So I'm gonna use the color yellow to color my raincoat.
Smooth marshmallow.
Very good. Okay,
It's a lot of chocolate on that.
this is for chocoholic.
Wow.
If you're a kid, you'd be delighted.
I am quite delighted. Okay,
They are set. Very little marshmallow. It feels quite rubbery. Right, never sealed up the marshmallow around the side.
not quite set. This is the messiest one.
Color the whole shape in, try to stay inside of our lines that we drew.
That looks good.
That's almost like black and white cuts a bit on the top. Cooks well. This gets
Alright,
nice
I'm
and
gonna color
deep
the
plastic layer of
pants.
marshmallow.
I think I'm gonna color them blue, just like blue jeans. So I'm gonna color this leg and then the other leg.
Their decision.
In 12, we have.
Now I have to color after this my rain boots. And I think I'm gonna use the color
In 11th position,
red.
we have this one who's
So our whole outfit is primary colors, right? Yellow, blue, and red.
Terry 9th, Luke 8th,
So I'm gonna color the boots in with my red color.
5th, and Dan is 4th.
In 3rd position, we have this one. This is this. Very well done. Have you seen it before? Chocolate essence, nice and smooth. Yeah, it's great job.
Alright. Finishing coloring my boots. The last thing I want to do is color the puddle that's I'm standing in. I'm gonna use the color blue, okay?
So, in 1st position, we have this one. Lovely shine in the chocolate. Nice and smooth. Marshmallow is good. That's a nice one.
Alright, I'm trying to stay inside those wavy lines that we made to make our puddle. Alright, the last thing I want to do is I want to add some rain, right? Because we're holding an umbrella, so it should be raining. So I'm going to use a shape that looks like a raindrop. And I'm going to draw those raindrops all around my little person on my paper.
One challenge remains. Someone is crowned.
And I'm going to use, guess what color to color in my raindrops? If you said blue, you would be correct. So I'm going to take the color blue when I'm done drawing my raindrops. And I'm going to color them in.
Biscuit, selfie, portrait. Honestly, not words I ever thought I'd say in the same sentence.
Make sure you're using your blue crayon or colored pencil.
From layers and decorate the biscuit and sandwich together with fillings of your choice.
Your portrait needs to be
Coloring in all my raindrops.
You've got 4 hours.
Alright, we did it. We made a color wheel using our colors and mixing them together. We used our primary colors to make our secondary colors. And we made an awesome person standing in their rain suit in the rain. Don't forget to sign your artwork.